The Codex Rosae Crucis, also known as the Rosicrucian manuscripts, or the secret symbols of the Rosicrucians, is a mysterious and enigmatic document associated with the Rosicrucian movement, a mystical and esoteric philosophical tradition. The origins and authenticity of the Codex Rosae Crucis are debated among scholars and practitioners, contributing to its mystique and allure. The Codex Rosae Crucis is often attributed to the legendary Rosicrucian figure Christian Rosenkreuz, who is said to have founded the Rosicrucian order in the early 17th century. The manuscript is said to contain a collection of symbols, allegorical illustrations, and encoded teachings, intended to convey esoteric knowledge and spiritual wisdom. The first of these manifestos is the Fama Fraternitatis, or the Fame of the Brotherhood. It was published in 1614 and presents a narrative about the life and activities of Christian Rosenkreuz, a supposed German mystic and alchemist. The text describes his travels, experiences, and the founding of a secret esoteric order dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of humanity. The Confessio Fraternitatis, published in 1615, complements the Fama Fraternitatis. It delves deeper into the beliefs, philosophies, and goals of the Rosicrucian Brotherhood, emphasizing the importance of alchemy, spiritual enlightenment, and the desire to contribute positively to society. The actual existence of a physical book by this exact name is not universally confirmed, and if it exists, it is typically considered highly confidential and reserved for initiates of the Rosicrucian tradition. Symbolism and allegory. The concept of the Codex Rosae Crucis revolves around symbolic and allegorical representations. These symbols are believed to encode profound spiritual and mystical insights. Each symbol is rich in meaning, representing various aspects of alchemy, Hermetic philosophy, and the journey towards spiritual enlightenment. Mystical teachings and esoteric wisdom. The teachings within the supposed Codex Rosae Crucis are deeply rooted in esoteric wisdom. They draw from a blend of alchemy, Hermeticism, astrology, Kabbalah, and other mystical traditions. The goal is to impart spiritual knowledge and guide individuals towards a higher understanding of existence, the universe, and their own inner selves. Spiritual enlightenment and transformation. Central to the teachings associated with the Codex Rosae Crucis is the idea of spiritual transformation and enlightenment. The symbols and teachings are believed to facilitate this transformation by encouraging introspection, self-discovery, and the pursuit of higher consciousness. Initiation and secrecy. The teachings attributed to the Codex Rosae Crucis are often considered sacred and are traditionally passed down through initiations within the Rosicrucian order. The secrecy surrounding these teachings is in line with the historical practices of esoteric and mystical traditions, where knowledge is selectively shared with those deemed ready and prepared to receive it. Alchemical and Hermetic influences. Alchemical symbolism and Hermetic principles are deeply embedded in the teachings associated with the Codex Rosae Crucis. Alchemy, with its symbolic language and transformative processes, serves as a metaphor for the spiritual journey and the transmutation of the individual from a base state to a spiritually enlightened one. The term, magic of the image of Rosae Crucis, refers to the magical and symbolic significance associated with the image or symbol of Rosae Crucis, often represented as a rose, rosa, on a cross, crucis. This symbol is central to Rosicrucianism and holds deep esoteric and mystical meanings. The rose and the cross symbolism. Rose. The rose is a timeless symbol associated with beauty, love, purity, and spirituality. In esoteric traditions, it symbolizes the unfolding of consciousness and spiritual awakening. Cross. The cross represents various aspects including sacrifice, balance, duality, and the intersection of the spiritual and material worlds. Integration and transformation. The combination of the rose and the cross signifies the harmonious integration of spiritual and material elements. It represents the transformative journey of an individual from earthly existence, cross, to spiritual enlightenment, rose. The process involves inner alchemical transformation, transcending challenges and reaching a higher state of consciousness. Alchemy and inner transformation. Alchemy is a significant influence in Rosicrucian symbolism, and the rose and cross can be interpreted alchemically. The base elements, the cross, are transmuted into a higher, refined state, the rose, through spiritual alchemy. Union of opposites. The rose and cross symbolize the union of opposites, representing the synthesis of male, cross, and female, rose, energies, yin and yang, and other dualities present in the universe. It signifies balance and unity. Spiritual illumination. The rose at the center of the cross represents spiritual illumination and the awakening of higher consciousness. It serves as a reminder to seek spiritual growth and enlightenment amidst life's challenges. Devotion and divine love. The rose, often associated with the heart, represents devotion, divine love, and the spiritual quest for God's love. It encourages the practitioner to approach spiritual pursuits with love and compassion. Meditative focus and contemplation. Meditating on or contemplating the image of Rosae Crucis is believed to help individuals connect with its symbolic meanings, aiding in inner reflection and spiritual growth. In summary, the magic of the image of Rosae Crucis encompasses a profound symbolic representation that encapsulates alchemical transformation, spiritual growth, the union of opposites, and the pursuit of divine love and higher consciousness. It serves as a powerful tool for contemplation and meditation in the Rosicrucian tradition. In summary, the Codex Rosae Crucis represents a symbolic and allegorical collection of teachings and symbols deeply ingrained in the Rosicrucian tradition. Its essence lies in imparting esoteric knowledge, guiding spiritual transformation, and utilizing symbolism to convey profound mystical insights to the initiated seekers of wisdom. As with many esoteric and mystical traditions, the teachings and practices of the Rosicrucians are often considered private and reserved for initiates. Consequently, specific details about the supposed Codex Rosae Crucis, if it exists, remain elusive to the general public.